chosen one. This message didn't find you by accident. This is a deliberate sign orchestrated by divine design. There are unseen forces leading you to a message your soul has been prepared to receive. If you are watching this, your spirit is recognizing a truth. You were led here. This video is not about getting rich for comfort or self-indulgence. It is about you being anointed to build a legacy of timeless significance. You are not simply walking into an ordinary financial breakthrough. What is happening to you is a divine assignment, a mission delivered from a higher realm. This is about kingdom wealth, not a common rich mindset. You are not just getting rich, my child. You are creating a legacy. Over the next 30 minutes, you will uncover exactly why every single struggle in your past was necessary preparation. This is not just content. This is a prophetic word specifically for you. It will bring peace to the questions that have kept you restless. If you feel a deep resonance, if your soul resonates with this frequency, remember to comment 77 to mark your spiritual awakening. Stay until the end, for the clarity you seek is waiting. Divine design is the soul's blueprint that you were fashioned with before you were born. Every step, every challenge, every victory in your journey is part of God's plan. When you look back, you will see the signs, those moments when you felt guided, those random decisions that somehow led to breakthrough. That is because you are heaven-backed. There is a universal energy, a divine intelligence that is orchestrating everything. Being the chosen one doesn't mean you are better than others. It means you agreed to a specific divine assignment before you came to this world, and now the timing is ripe. Rest in that peace, my child. Understand this clearly. Chosen one does not mean you have been singled out for your ego to inflate. It means you have been selected for a specific mission. You were chosen for this moment, for building something bigger than yourself. In spiritual leadership, those who are chosen are often those who have endured the most. They are the ones who have been at the bottom, who have fallen into darkness, but who found the light because they know both sides. They have the capacity to lead others with compassion and strength. You were not chosen because you are perfect. You were chosen because you overcame it. You were chosen because your wounds have become wisdom. You were chosen because when you rise, you will lift others. That is the nature of a divine assignment. It always serves the collective, not just the individual. Let that truth bring you peace. How do you know you are in a divine assignment? These are the signs. 1. You feel a restlessness, a dissatisfaction with the status quo. Not from ego, but from a soul hungry for purpose. 2. Synchronicities are increasing. You constantly encounter coincidences that are too perfect to be random. 3. Old relationships and situations are naturally falling away, creating space for new alignments. 4. You have sudden clarity about your purpose after years of confusion. 5. Doors are beginning to open in ways you cannot explain logically. If you are experiencing these things, you are not crazy. You are in a breakthrough season. Divine timing is aligning everything for you. Stay steady and trust the process. There are two kinds of wealth in this world. Regular wealth is the money you earn to serve yourself, to spend, to show off, to create a comfort zone. There is nothing wrong with that, but it is empty. It does not survive you. Kingdom wealth is different. It is wealth with purpose. Every dollar carries a mission. It is a divine provision sent to enable you to execute a vision greater than yourself. In faith and finances, we understand that money is spiritual energy. It is a tool to manifest divine will in the material realm. When you have regular wealth, you ask, what can I buy? When you have kingdom wealth, you ask, what am I called to build? How many people can I impact? What can I leave for the next generation? Chosen one, you are not being aligned with regular wealth. You are being positioned for kingdom wealth, and that is why your journey has been harder than others, because you are being prepared for something greater. In the divine economy, wealth does not come from the hustle. It comes from alignment. Divine provision operates by the law of abundance, not scarcity. When you are aligned with purpose, the universe conspires to support you. That doesn't mean you don't work. It means your work is amplified by divine backing. You are anointed to build, meaning your hands are blessed to create exponential results. Financial breakthrough is not about you making more money. It is about you opening new channels to receive. When you understand that you are the vessel, not the source, you stop blocking flow. Many people block wealth because of guilt, unworthiness, or fear. But if you have been given a divine assignment that requires resources, then refusing abundance is refusing the mission. You must surrender the ego that says, "I am not worthy," and embrace the truth. I am an instrument for higher work. Many chosen ones come from backgrounds of scarcity. You witnessed parents struggle. You heard we cannot afford that. You learned that wealth is evil or unreachable. That is a generational curse that needs to be broken. Your past struggles were not punishment. They were a training ground. You had to experience lack to truly appreciate and manage abundance. You had to see firsthand the consequences of poverty to commit that this stops with me. The legacy mindset begins when you decide, I will not pass this trauma down to my children. I will be the one to break the chain. That is when you transform from victim to victor. From inheritor to initiator. You are not just creating wealth for yourself. You are rewriting the family DNA. You are shifting your lineage from scarcity to abundance. Your children will grow up with completely different beliefs because you dared to break the pattern. That is the true generational blessing. Purpose-driven wealth has 3 pillars. 1. Accumulation with intention. Every income stream must align with values. Do not earn money from activities that harm others or betray your soul. 2. Stewardship, not ownership. You manage wealth. You do not own it. You are a caretaker for the next generation. 3. Impact metrics. Measure success not only by net worth, but by lives touched, problems solved, and systems changed. The builder mindset understands the true wealth lies in creating value, not extracting value. When you build businesses, create jobs, and solve problems, wealth becomes a byproduct of service. That is kingdom wealth. Every struggle you endured was not an accident or a punishment. It is the divine curriculum. You have been trained for the next level, and training is never comfortable. Your past struggles taught you resilience, the ability to bounce back from every setback. Empathy. To understand the pain of others because you have been there. Resourcefulness. To create solutions with limited resources. Discernment. To distinguish the real from the fake, the aligned from the misaligned, and humility to remember your roots and stay grounded. Spiritual growth does not happen in a comfort zone. It happens in the fire. Coal becomes diamond under pressure. Iron becomes steel through the flame. You become the chosen one through trials. If wealth had arrived before the struggles, you would have misused it. But because you walk through the valleys, you appreciate the peaks. You handle success with grace. God's plan is not to make your life easy. It is to make you capable. And you have become capable through everything you survived. The hardest part of a divine assignment is obedience in the darkness. When you cannot see the results, when the path does not make sense, when people call you crazy, that is when your obedience is tested. Obedience does not mean being passive. It means aligned action. You move according to divine guidance. Even when logic says the opposite, you say yes to weird opportunities. You walk away from good deals. You invest in visions others cannot see. Being heaven-backed does not mean a smooth journey. It means eventual victory. Between the starting point and the victory is the testing ground. A divine assignment always comes with an initiation period where your commitment is measured. Many people quit right before the breakthrough because they lose faith. They obey for a while, see no immediate results, and revert to old ways. But the chosen one is different. You have learned this truth. Trust the process even when you cannot see the destination. Divine timing is perfect, even when it doesn't match your timeline. Spiritual awakening is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing process. It is a series of soul-shifting messages and realizations that fundamentally change the way you see reality. Stage 1, the wake-up call, often triggered by a crisis, a loss, or a dark night of the soul. You realize old life is not sustainable. Stage 2, the seeking. You hunger for truth. You explore different paths. This is exciting but confusing. Stage 3, the initiation. You face your biggest fears and shadows. This involves ego death, surrender, and rebirth. Stage 4, integration. You bring spiritual insights into practical life, purpose-driven actions, and aligned living. Stage 5, embodiment. You become the teaching. Spiritual leadership emerges naturally. Chosen one. Understanding this helps you be patient with the process. Awakening cannot be rushed. Every stage is necessary. True awakening is when spiritual understanding meets practical action. When consciousness informs your decisions, when you serve from overflow, not from obligation. The majority of people live as consumers. They participate in systems others have built, but they do not build their own systems. The builder mindset is a fundamental shift. You stop asking, "What can I get?" and start asking, "What can I create?" You see gaps as opportunities, problems as missions, and challenges as building materials. Being anointed to build means you see visions others don't see yet. You have the courage to start before you have proof, and you mysteriously attract resources, people, and opportunities. Rise and build is not a slogan, it is a spiritual assignment. The universe is saying, enough consuming, time to create, enough hiding, time to build a visible legacy. This shift is not easy, requiring risk and persistence, but the regret of not building outweighs all of it. Activation means the shift from getting ready to doing it. Many chosen ones are stuck in perpetual preparation, where fear is disguised as, "I am not ready yet." The truth is, you will never feel 100% ready. A divine assignment always requires a leap of faith. You build the plane while flying it, signs you are in the activation moment. Opportunities appear rapid fire, resources align unexpectedly, and you have an inner knowing, now is the time. The breakthrough season requires you to be committed. Start messy, start scared, but start. Your activation ritual is simple. 1. Declare your intention out loud. 2. Make one concrete action today. 3. Trust the next steps will be revealed. Remember, the divine assignment unfolds like a GPS. You only see the next turn, not the whole route. Trust is the fuel. Action is the vehicle. True spiritual leadership is not about position, but the empowerment of others. Purpose-driven leaders lead from service, elevate others, and share credit. The legacy builder understands your legacy is measured by how many leaders you create, not how many followers you have. That is the divine paradox. you rise by lifting others. Your leadership must be integrity-based. Walk your talk. Be the change. We have journeyed through your divine design, the wealth with purpose you are called to steward, the legacy foundations you are laying, the spiritual growth gained through past struggles, and the activation of the builder mindset within you. If there is one message to take from this video, you are not just getting rich. You are creating a legacy. Your assignment is bigger than your bank account. It is about establishing systems, values, and opportunities for generations to follow. If this message has resonated deep in your soul, this is the moment to claim it. Comment 77 right now. Not for me, but for the universe, for your higher self, and for the divine assignment you are saying yes to. 77 is the number of spiritual awakening. When you type it, you are declaring, I am aligned. I am awakened. I am ready for everything God is releasing. This is an act of commitment. If this video has shifted something in you, hit subscribe to continue, share it, and take one action today towards your legacy. Chosen one, you are heaven-backed. You are anointed. You are ready. Rise and build. Create legacy. This is your time. 77.